Hello, guys, and welcome to episode 6 of Keep It Posh.
And keep it casual.
I hope you guys have been good. I'm so excited to be back with my boy Brian here.
Yes,
We have a lot.
sir.
We have a lot to talk about. So first off, I want to say that I finally watched the Mario movie.
Finally. Finally.
I know it took me so long, but guys, I loved it
Yes.
so much. It was so
Yes.
good.
It
Oh my god,
was. It was so
Mhm.
good, right?
It was amazing. Like chef's kiss. The way they put like little details in there, like the little Easter eggs and stuff that they put in there. Like
Yeah.
if you're a true Mario fan, like you'll know, you know.
Right, right. For sure, for
Um,
sure.
are we gonna say spoilers?
Oh, I guess we should say spoilers, but I feel like
It's so like it's been out for like a month now.
right, and then it's not like super like a plot driven movie, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't
Uh-huh.
matter. I feel like you can
Yeah.
know the whole plot and then still enjoy the movie.
Yeah, because it's just Mario. Like if you know Mario, it's just Mario. Like if you
Right,
played a Mario
exactly.
game, that's what it is.
Right. It's just
Yeah.
it's just Mario, which is why I was like, when the critics were like, "Oh, I wish that it was like more of a plot or whatever." I was like, "What are you talking about? It's Mario. It's
It's
Mario.
Mario. Yeah,
Run,
like what the
run,
fuck?
run from this part of the screen to the other part of the screen." That's the whole Mario premise. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it got more complicated, but still,
yeah.
let's not get
Well, okay,
carried
one of
away.
my favorite things about it that I really enjoyed was how they made Peach such a badass.
Oh
Because from
yeah,
the
she
gate,
was.
dude, okay, so from the games, I kind of felt like she was like a damsel in distress and like needed to be saved. But in the movie,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
I was like,
Peach.
I was like, I relate to her. Cause she was like, I just landed here and then they made me their princess. I was like, oh, I feel that.
But that's kind of out. Like I don't. That's like movie only, right? Like that's not like canon. That's not like part of the games. Like
Well, yeah,
Peach is.
because they never got like in depth with her, as far as story wise.
I guess yeah. I guess I don't really know. I guess we don't really know like where Peach comes from. But like I've never heard that angle that spin before. But like it was dope. I enjoyed that too. Like
Yeah.
who spoke for or spoke. You know who was the voice for Peach, right?
Who?
The chick from Queen's Gambit.
Hmm.
Um, she's also in Amsterdam. Oh, why am I doing this? I
Like
can.
I just gotta look it up.
Yeah, I'm
um.
just gonna pull it up.
Okay.
Mario movie cast. Yeah, she's like super popular right now.
Dude, yeah, she was so badass. The fact that like she was the one that was like teaching Mario how to like do the levels and stuff, like
Yeah, that was dope. I
that was
enjoyed
so
that.
dope. I really enjoyed that. Like it was some real like girl boss type shit.
It was a good movie. I'm really disappointed with people like who have problems with it.
Another thing that I didn't see like a big issue was I know people were mad about like Chris Pratt voicing Mario and him not having like the accent and stuff. Did you see an issue with that? Because I didn't.
Like so okay, this is the woman who speaks or did the voice for Peach.
Oh
Uh
yeah. She does look very familiar.
um but so okay, this is my thing. This is my thing about
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
This is my thing. I had zero issue, of course, but at the
Hmm.
same time, I'm not Italian. You know what I mean? And so like I had a realization like I don't know, like 6 years ago or something, when there
Hmm.
was like the whole movement of like Thanksgiving. And like we're not going to celebrate Thanksgiving because like it's horrible for indigenous people and whatever. And I get that. But I was like, it's
Right.
Thanksgiving. Who cares? You know what I mean? But then I thought,
Yeah.
well, like, you know what? Maybe I'd care more if I was like Native
Yeah.
American.
If
And
it was
so
like your problem, actually.
exactly. And so
Yeah.
that's kind of how I feel about it. It's like I don't care because but I'm not Italian. If it
Yeah.
was like if it was Chris Pratt talk like pretending to be like an African American, maybe I would care more, you know? He was
Yeah,
like,
that's true. Yeah, I was
yeah,
thinking that too. Like if like Mario was like, African American, or even like if he was Latino or something and they just made him
right.
like white, yeah,
Yeah, so
I
it's
get it.
it's tough. It's tough. Like, do I mind? No, I don't. Do
Yeah.
I?
Think it might affect someone else.
Right.
That's Italian. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't feel like he went too hard on the Italian accent. He definitely implied in an Italian accent, but like it wasn't like he was like "Mamma mia."
Yeah,
He
yeah.
wasn't going too crazy. He just said, "It's me, Mario." You know, I don't,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think people, I think people just want to be upset. You know, like
Yeah, that's
about
true.
whatever,
Anything. Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah, anything they can be upset about. They want to be upset about it, and it's like
That's
it's
true.
not that deep. I
It's
don't
not.
think that I don't think the Mario movie
It's that
is
serious.
the place to be like upset
Yeah.
about like
Yeah.
Italian American or just Italian representation in movies. I just don't
Right,
think that's
right.
what it is. It's Mario.
It's Mario, yeah.
You
It's
know what
like
I
the
mean?
game's not even about like him being Italian. It's just
Right.
a game, man.
And then here's the thing. What was Luigi? I don't think Luigi was Italian.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Yeah.
it's the guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and
Yeah, yeah.
Bad Bosses. No one cares about that. That's what I'm saying. That's the
Yeah.
thing that drives me crazy. It's like they're gonna be fixated on one thing.
Yeah.
There's two brothers, and they're both Italian. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
that's
any of
true.
that family was Italian. Anybody talking in that family was Italian.
That's
You
true,
know,
that's true. Yeah, I like how they went in depth with with their backstory too. Like you get to actually see his family and stuff. How they were like actually plumbers and stuff, like all that. Like
right?
I really like that.
Yeah, man, I wish I would have seen the like first 5 minutes or whatever of the movie.
Oh, you
Um,
gotta go watch it. I'm gonna
I
go
am.
watch it
I'm gonna
again.
rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch it for sure. But
Yeah, and I feel like you'll probably pick up things that you missed the first time, you know?
oh yeah, every time
Yeah.
you watch like I I recently watched the Michael Jordan movie Air.
Yeah.
And the second time I watched it, there was just so many little things that I missed the first time, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this movie is
Yeah.
amazing," you know. And so I'm sure the Mario
Yeah.
movie is going to be the same.
Yeah.
Um,
That's how it is with anything that you watch like a second time. Even when I watch like animes, like a second time, I'm like, oh, I missed that like the first time I watched it.
you know, I don't watch a lot of anime over like multiple times, like unless it's weird. My favorite anime I don't watch over again, but I have certain anime that are like comfort anime, like so like
Yeah.
Samurai Champloo
Yes,
and
yes. I watched that one so many times, Samurai Champloo.
right, it's just a vibe. It just feels
It
good.
is.
It just feels
Mhm.
good. It puts you in a good spot. Back when I was in
Yeah.
college, I used to watch Inuyasha over and over and over.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
are
so
you?
good. It's
Do
so
you like
good.
Inuyasha?
Yes, 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 I do. It's so
Yeah,
good. It's like nostalgic as fuck.
yeah. It seems like your vibe. It's
Yeah.
yeah. I'm weird, man. Like so like I don't watch stuff like over. Like I watch One Piece from the beginning, which is my favorite anime. But
God. One Piece is so long. How can you rewatch that?
well, I mean, like like I started from when I did it. It was at like it was at like episode 700 and something, and so it wasn't. I mean, that's a lot to rewatch, but
It is. It
it's not like
is.
I'm watching it from. But there's people who watched it like multiple times. You know,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it personally.
How do you have the time? That's the main issue. Like
Oh, you have plenty of time. I mean, I have plenty of time. You know, what I mean, like I go
you just make time.
no, I like I so like I live in Jersey, or I'm staying in Jersey right now, and I go into the city like 4 times a week, and I have an
Mhm.
hour and a half train ride. That's three
Damn.
episodes. 3 episodes each way. More than three
6
episodes,
episodes.
really. That's like
Right.
actually I'm tripping. That's like 4 or
Because
5
each
episodes.
episode's yeah, because each episode's only like 20 minutes.
Right. And if you just skip, and then you can skip past like the
The intros and the outros. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
so I I that's what I've been doing actually recently. Like I'm really happy about that because I couldn't watch anime on my phone for some reason. I don't know, it was just weird. And now I can
Yeah.
do it, and so it's like a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It eats my battery up though. But
I bet. What are you watching? Like Crunchyroll or what?
both are both.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'm watching net I'm watching Netflix and Crunchyroll. Um I'm
Oh
watching
yeah.
actually what I'm watching currently is Magi, which is on Netflix.
Oh
And
Monkey. Oh yeah, I think you told me about that one.
it's kind of mid. It's I mean, I kind of feel like
You're disappointed now.
I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed because I watched Ranking of Kings before, and
Yeah.
Ranking of Kings was so amazing. Like Ranking of Kings is
Oh.
it's like my top 5. Like easily
Okay,
in my top 5.
so I had looked that up and like the animation style is like kind of
Yes. Yes. That's
it
why I
threw me
didn't
off.
watch it. That's why I didn't watch it. I was like, I'm not
Yeah.
watching this. This looks stupid. The animation
It,
looks terrible. It looks
it
awful.
legit does. It
Yo,
legit does.
when I tell you episode 1 and episode 2,
Are
tears,
so good.
bawling.
Damn.
Like
Off books, it starts off like that?
yo, it's a dark anime. It's a very it seems kind of like a childish anime, but it's a very dark anime, and it's also it's basically like how do we deal with suffering? How do we deal with like bad stuff happening to us? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And like it's such a beautiful story. I cannot um recommend enough that you should watch Ranking of Kings. It blew me away. I could not believe how good it was. Absolutely
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay. It
Absolutely
just it
amazing.
made me feel better that you're saying that you got kind of thrown off by the style too.
Oh yeah, the style
Because we're so used to like these beautiful stuff like Demon Slayer, for example. You feel me?
which I was just watching.
Yeah. Oh, the new episode came out today?
Yeah, I'm 1 episode off. I got one
Oh,
more
you're
episode to
catching
watch
up.
and then I'll be current.
Is it good?
Swordsmith arc yeah, man. Swordsmith arc is like
Is it
fire.
is it getting real already?
Um
Not yet. It's still
no,
kind of
no, it's
chill.
it's it's getting real. I mean like I read the manga on this one, so I know what's going to
Oh
happen.
shit.
And I mean, like it's gonna get crazy. It's this one's actually pretty good. Like normally it starts super slow, super slow, and then like kind of ramps up. This one kind
Yeah.
of gets going pretty fast,
Yeah.
and so I'm enjoying it. But
I can't wait to see my girl. I am actually just waiting for more episodes to accumulate so I could like binge watch them all.
with what time? Like you
I will
stream,
make time.
all
I
you
will
do
make
is
time.
stream and eat. Stream, stream, because you don't sleep. You stream, you wake up. I'm assuming you eat, and then
Yeah.
you like stream some more. It's like amazing. Like I'm blown away
Yeah.
by like your work ethic.
When I become obsessed with something, it's not okay.
Do
I
you have
have like I have like an addictive personality, I think.
do you have ADHD?
I don't know.
ADHD. Yes, that's the right way to say it.
I honestly don't know, but I just know that like when I fall in love with something, like when I fell in love with doing art, like I did the same thing. Like I wouldn't sleep. I would just do it like all the time.
Oh, really? So wait,
Yeah.
when did you start doing art? This is a good transition into like your new art that you were talking about.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I started doing art in like 2016.
Okay,
Yeah, so it's been for 7 years.
7 years. How did you
Yeah.
get into art or doing art?
So I was always into art and like creative stuff. I've always like drawn and stuff when I was little because I liked anime when I was like a little girl. So like I was watching like Sailor Moon, like Card Captors, Dragon Ball Z and stuff. And like for
Wait, hold on,
Sailor
hold on.
Moon,
Card captors?
yeah, have you ever seen that? It's a
No,
girly.
I never even heard of that.
Oh, really? Look it up. Look it up.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, so those are like some of my first animes I ever watched. Besides Pokemon, obviously, like I watched Pokemon, right?
Hmm.
But when I saw like the style, like I fell in love. I was like, oh my god, like this is so beautiful. Like I never had seen anything like that because like the cartoons we were watching in America, it was nothing like that.
Right.
So yeah, so I started like fucking around trying to draw like Sailor Moon characters and stuff like that. And yeah, I would just draw Pokemon, Sailor Moon stuff. And growing up I just kept like drawing like for fun, obviously, like a hobby. Yes, that's Card Captor Sakura.
Oh my gosh. What is this? This is a real thing?
Yes, they even remade it.
They remade it?
Yeah, they remade it.
Oh
So it's
my
like
gosh.
they like remade the style so it could look like more look at the images. It's so nice. My cat's named after that little yellow character that she has with him. That's like her.
This one right here.
Yeah, his name's Kiro. That's the name of my cat.
Why is it not getting big? This one right here you're talking about, right?
Yes, yes. You see the little.
Oh, don't go to Netflix. Come on.
It's on
Hey.
Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I'm like,
Yeah.
why is it opening up Netflix?
But basically it's about like her, and like she finds this like magical book, and the book has all these cards in it, and the cards
It's this
they
cat
come.
right here, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's it what's the name?
His name is Kiro, like hero, but with a K.
What's
He's
the
so cute.
Okay, okay, I'm sorry.
But so
Finish the
that's not even his true form. Like he got like cursed, and so like he turned into like a little plushie. But his true form is like a big like lion. Like he's so cool. He's like the guardian.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so wait. Tell me the story, please. Like she finds a book of like cards.
Yes, so the book is called the Cloud Book, and it has like magical cards in there, and each card is like turns into like a villain in real life that she has to fight.
Why
So like
why does she not open the book then anymore?
no, when she opens the book the first time when she finds it, all the cards go into the world, like they just spread, they just like go flying out the book.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so her job is to she basically becomes like she becomes a card captor. Like that's what she has to do. Like her assignment is to basically collect all the cards because otherwise they're gonna be like fucking shit up in the world.
Oh wait. Okay, so wait. Like so this is like 90s anime or something, right?
Yes, yes, it's
I'm looking
so
at this
good.
animation style. It's old.
It is
Wow.
old. That's why they remade it to make it look like more modern.
When did they
Um,
remake it? I'm not seeing any stuff about a remake.
not too long ago, like within the past few years, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Okay. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think I'm gonna watch it because I got like so much anime I'm watching right now.
Yeah, and it's more like nostalgic, like if you know type shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For sure. For sure.
Yeah. But it's like more of a girlier anime, so I'm not surprised you didn't watch it.
Well,
But
I
yeah.
am a girly guy, so
What did you watch Sailor Moon?
no. I mean, my name is like literally girly.
Oh. I'm like, wait, did you watch Sailor Moon?
I did watch it. I mean, I did watch Sailor Moon. I mean, I didn't love it. I like
Yeah.
Pokemon though a lot. I was like a big Pokemon fan when
Pokemon
like
is for both. It's not girly.
no, I'm not saying it's girly. I'm just saying like when I was like a kid, everyone was like into ninjas and like samurais and stuff, and I was like, yo, but
Mhm.
this Pokemon thing is kind of dope. You know what I mean? Like it's like pocket
Yeah.
monsters. You know? I thought
Mhm.
the concept was great. I thought that they kind of dumbed it down like so that it could be for kids, but I thought that
Yeah.
the concept was like always like amazing.
Yeah.
They could have done an adult version of Pokemon that got
They could have.
really graphic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they could have. But I think it's good the way it is because it grabs both adults, and because I'm an adult and I still fuck with it. And I know so many adults that fuck with it.
I don't know any adults aside from you.
I swear. Well, because you're not in the community.
What does that mean? What do you mean, you people? No,
You're not in our community.
no, you're right. I mean, I don't like, I'm not in the Pokemon community. I
Yeah.
mean, I'll always love Ash and Pikachu, but yeah, I'm
Trust
not.
me, I'm actually in the community. Like I'm in the Pokemon Go community in on Twitch. I have a separate Instagram just for Pokemon.
I know. That's my
Yeah,
favorite. That's
so
my favorite Instagram. It's
Really?
just stuff you post on that makes me laugh so hard. Where do you even get those like they're not memes, but they're like you know what I mean? Where do you get those things from?
Just other people. People think I make them. A lot of people are like, "I swear you make this shit." I'm like, "Nah, I don't got time. I could, but I don't have time."
I'll tell you what blows my mind. Like you post stuff at
Mhm.
like 11 here and I'm like, I know she was up all night like streaming. Why how
Oh
is she
yeah, no.
awake? How is she how is she awake right now? You know what I
I
mean?
don't know.
Like
I be
on
trying to make.
average, how
Yeah,
many hours do you think you sleep a night on average?
I've been trying to get better. So like now I'm at least sleeping like 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, before it was like
4
two
or
hours.
5? Oh my
Before it was
goodness.
before it was legit 2 hours.
2 hours?
But I crashed. Remember I texted you and I was like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
crashed.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
I
2
started
hours.
forgetting stuff. Like I was not okay.
No. That I mean
Yeah.
even for yo, last night I slept 12 hours, 11 hours.
Shit. What the fuck? How? What the hell?
I don't play, man. I don't play. Like if I feel my body's like not on point, I'm gonna rest. Sleep is so
Yeah.
important. Like you that's the thing that like they're finding out more and more. Like if you're not sleeping,
Mhm.
it messes you up. It messes your body up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
I know. I found out the hard way.
yeah,
That's
man.
why I'm
I've
sleeping more now. That's for sure.
yeah, you gotta get at least you gotta get up to at least 6 hours.
Yeah.
Your
Well, today
age,
I slept like 7.
perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Six,
Yeah.
6 to 8. That's a good amount of time. Your body can refresh. Your mind can like
Mhm.
unplug. You know what I mean? Like you just absolutely need it. It's important. It's absolutely important. But we started talking about this, but we didn't finish. You have art, new art.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. So, I've been doing art for a long time. So I decided recently because last year, I think it was last year, it might have been maybe a little before that, but I started working with wood and I really like the wood because like you could do like cutouts. So it has like a different shape versus just like a rectangle or square canvas.
Hmm.
I kind of got bored of that because it's just like rectangle, square, whatever. And I was like, that's why I got into the wood cutouts because I was seeing it online. Other people were doing it, and I was like, I like how it's like you could do any shape, you know.
Right.
And so I did wood cutouts for a little bit. It's kind of hard though because it's like I go to Home Depot and I get like these big ass like pallets of wood, and you have to like cut them with it's called a jigsaw thing. So it's like a whole extra steps to do. So it's like way harder to do than just a canvas that you just buy and directly paint on it.
So you're cutting your art into the
Yes.
wood now.
You have to cut the wood into the shape that you want your art made. And
Wow.
then you paint it. Yeah, and then you paint it. And then you got to prime it because it's wood, you feel me? So you got to prime it in order for it to be like a canvas, and then you paint on it. But then I was like, wait, what if we take this to the next step, right? Which is what I'm doing now. And I was like, what if I combine the canvas with the wood, right?
Mm.
Right, right,
Right,
right,
right. Yeah,
to get
yeah.
like a frame on the canvas. So you want to see it?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's see
Okay,
it.
let me go grab it.
All right. So while Posh goes to get the art, I'm going to talk. I'm not prepared for this, but I'm gonna like maybe I'll sing like la la la. No, but for real, check me out. You can check me out at the Casual Brian. You can check her out at posh.waifu or posh dot. Oh my god, I should know this. I'm terrible. Posh.waifu. Posh dot. What is the other one?
Posh
I'm
dot queen.
posh dot queen. Why couldn't I remember that? I thought posh dot queen, but I was like, but why would she be the posh dot queen? I guess she's the queen. She's the queen of her of her simps.
Brian, stop. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Me and Posh have a similar chair. We have the same colors, but mine is like S Racer, and hers is like it looks like I don't know what that says, but it's the same exact chair. Let me tell you something. These chairs are not easy to put together. I thought I was gonna like destroy a finger putting this doggone chair together. I'm sure Posh had someone put her chair together. Maybe she did it herself. You don't know. We don't know. We can only speculate, boys and girls. But I'm guessing that somebody put her chair together for her. Why am I guessing that? Because I am. It was a pain in the butt, though. In the booty. In the booty to put this chair together. But it was worth it. I love this chair. This chair is like one of my prized possessions. This and another
Okay,
chair I have.
wait. We're gonna have to do a rain check on the canvases.
What? What happened? What? What happened?
Because I forgot that I took them somewhere to take pictures.
Girl.
Yeah, but I could just give you images. Could you add images on here?
Yeah, you can I mean I could show them like, how I do this. You just got to send it to me. Maybe.
Oh, like right now
I
or
mean,
later?
you don't have to. I mean, you can. You can send it right now, or you can send it later, or you
Okay,
can
cool.
not send it. It's up to you. I want to showcase your art,
Oh, they're
Posh.
so nice. They're so nice. Like, God,
Just email them to me.
I got you. I got you.
Okay.
Okay, but basically, it is combining the woodwork with the canvases, and so like the wood is gonna go like as a frame, but it's like not like a regular frame. It's like different. It's like different shapes and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really nice, really different, and I've been feeling very happy about that because I don't know if I've told you this, but like art started feeling like kind of like a job.
Yeah, we talked
And
about that the last time.
yeah, yeah, and that's why I'm so like intrigued with Switch right now because it's so fresh and new, and I'm
Yeah.
excited about it. And I kind of started losing that excitement for art because I felt like anytime I did art, I was like, I have to sell this, and if I don't sell it, it's kind of like, oh, I feel like I'm not gonna be as happy if it doesn't sell fast. And I know that's not how art should be, you know.
Right. Right.
And so, but yeah, this new thing that I'm doing though is it's bringing back the excitement.
That's awesome. Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely understand that vibe. I mean, like for me in music, playing saxophone and like writing music, I definitely got into a place where I was like, oh, I don't even want to play my saxophone, anymore, or like write music because it was just money. But
yeah, yeah. And the money like kills it. Like I had a conversation with another artist about this, and I was asking him for advice because he's like older and has been doing it for like all his life. And I was like, how do you do it? Because I was like, I just feel like art is my job now, and it's like no one like once it becomes like about money, it's not as fun.
yeah, I mean that's just the bottom line. If it's you can't even say like if it's mostly about money or primarily about money. It's like once the money starts to become a factor, then it just little by little the joy starts to go away. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like
Yeah,
you were saying, like I make a piece of art, and if I don't sell it fast, then I'm feeling like, oh, it wasn't as successful. You know what I mean? That's like,
yeah, yeah,
and I completely understand that mindset
yeah.
because I make music and like it'll be like I'm like, oh man, this is a dope track,
Hmm.
and I'll never forget. I was working on a job for Nike, and
Yeah.
like everybody loved the track that I made. Like they were like, yo, this is dope, and
Hmm.
it was like 3 weeks. We were going back and forth, and there was
Hmm.
just somebody at Nike that was just like, I don't like it, you know. And it
Down.
and like ultimately, I lost. I lost the track. I lost the commercial. I got in, but because with commercials, if it goes a certain length, then they give you like it's what's called a kill fee. So like,
Yeah.
so if they ask you to write for a commercial, they'll give you like a demo fee, which is like $250 to $500. But if it
Right.
takes like 2 to 3 weeks, then they give you a kill fee, which is like a basically like a You didn't win it, but like here's like a small win fee.
Oh, damn. So you don't go like left empty-handed, basically.
Right, right. Because
Right.
you work if you work on something for 2 to 3 weeks, you deserve some money.
For
So
real,
like
yeah, facts,
so
facts.
yeah, so like if let's say like a win for a commercial nowadays is like $5,000 to $8,000, a kill fee is going to be like $1,000 to $2,500. So it's not
That's
like
true.
it's not like nothing, but at the same
Yeah.
time, but like I was killing that track. Like I
Right.
know, like I
Hmm.
murdered that track. Like it was insane. It was so good,
Right.
but one person didn't like it, and like the fact that like I didn't win that job, like it bothered me a lot for a
Yeah.
while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? Like it
Hmm.
it causes you to like compromise your art. You know what I'm
It
saying?
does. It does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I could go like so into detail about this because it's like a big thing for me because like I do art to like pay my bills, you feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like it's tough. It's tough to like make it that like make it your job and still like have fun with it. Cause it's so serious at that point. Like it can't really be fun, you know, because it's like my life depends on this right now.
Right. Right.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, it's tough. And then with social media too, like I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm just not I've actually haven't even been really promoting my art as best as I should. I should be making videos and stuff. And
Ah,
it's just I know everyone tells me too. They're like, "Why don't you make videos? Like make videos. Like
but
stop posting pictures."
but at the same time though, like this is the thing about like so okay, I'm pretty heavy on social media, right? Like I just like I'm having like a pretty crappy weekend because like
Mhm.
I had a bid for like two big clients.
Right.
Um Reddit, Reddit and Five Below. Have, do you know those companies? I mean, you know Reddit
Yes.
obviously, but like have you ever
Yeah,
heard of
yeah.
Five Below? I never heard of
Yeah.
Five Below in my life.
Isn't
And
it
so
a store?
it's a store. It's a pretty big store.
Yeah.
I never heard of it. And
What the
so
fuck? How?
because
That's crazy.
I'm freaking Brian and like I live in a bubble. I
I see.
I really do live in a bubble and it's great. I love my bubble.
Me too. I love
Um
my bubble too.
and so, like I wanted them as clients, but I didn't want them as clients because I didn't want to freaking do their you know what I mean? I so I say all that to say like
Mhm.
social media stuff is like don't do it if it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? Like if you feel
Mhm.
like you're pressing, you know what I mean? Like you don't want to do it, don't do it. Don't do it.
That's why I haven't been doing it because I haven't really been feeling the art vibe on Instagram. Like I don't
Yeah.
know, I just feel like it's not as appreciated as it was before.
I mean, so like if you want to do stuff right now, there's two ways you got to do it. You got to do it with carousels and with reels. That's it.
Yeah.
And right now, because Instagram is owned by Meta,
Hmm.
there's no power in reels for Instagram. You need to put it on Facebook. Facebook
I
Reels,
am.
yeah,
I am on
Facebook Reels
Facebook.
is like
Yeah.
fire. They're going
Yeah.
off. But Instagram, there's nothing. It's like good luck. Good luck getting over like 50,000 views on a post, you know?
If you're lucky.
If
That's
you're
if you're
lucky.
lucky. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that's why I don't like it because it's such like a gamble. And it's like especially like with art, like art takes so much time and patience and all this love and everything goes into it and for it to just like go unnoticed, it's kind of like, a job for
You
sure.
should you should let me manage your Instagram page.
You want to
I mean, I don't want to, but I do want to kind of because I feel like I could definitely get you
pop it
like
off?
I don't know. I mean, I you have all the elements to have like a massive page.
Right.
Like cuz you have like a genuine like creative thing that you're doing and then
Hmm.
you have like a good personality and You know what I mean? Like you're you're funny and like you know what I mean. I think that there's like enough there to make you like a massive personality on
Yeah.
social or on Instagram
I
specifically.
feel like
But anyway,
I got stuck on Instagram, and then that kind of made me feel like unmotivated, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go somewhere else. And I kind of just started Twitch, and then that's when I put my all into Twitch. And I really just I don't give a fuck about Instagram, to be honest with you. I
yeah,
don't. I
I don't
don't.
blame you.
I barely post on there. When I post is mainly just to tell people I'm live on Twitch. Everything else is just reshares of other shit that I see on my explore page.
Right. Yeah, I
And
mean, I don't blame you. I don't
yeah,
Instagram is shit right now. They're not
yeah,
really taking care of their creators, you
they're not.
know? And then like TikTok is fine, but at the same time, like who knows what's gonna happen with it, you know? TikTok
Oh
might be gone by
yeah,
the summer, you know?
yeah. I've been hearing about that.
I
That's
checked out
sad.
I checked out the new apps like Lemonade and Clapper. I don't like them. I mean, you know, Lemonade is just like a Pinterest. You know, I don't know
Yeah.
if you use Pinterest at all.
People love Pinterest though.
It's great for what it does.
Mhm.
Recipes, um, you know,
DIYs.
fits. What'd you say?
DIYs.
Yeah. And
Yes.
but other than that, you know, like I don't know, man. I guess that is social. It's a type of social media that I'm like not into. Not into, but like I'm not really like rocking with that much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Social media is just like, to be honest, like I told you already, Twitch is my jam right now. I really appreciate it because it's so different from any other social media I use. And I like that it's not fast paced.
You spend so much time on it though. Like I that's the only thing I couldn't do. Like
Yeah.
hours? Like what would you say is your average amount of hours spent on Twitch
Like per day or in general?
per day? Yeah.
Like per day. I'm streaming at minimum 4 hours probably.
Every time I go live, I'm not kidding you. Every time I go live and I'm like, "Oh my god, it's like 30
It's 30
minutes."
minutes.
I'm
My
like
intro be 30 minutes.
I'm like, "How does she do this?" I c-
It's
I
different though because I'm gaming though.
yeah. I mean, I guess yeah, because you're doing something and there's like not an expectation to like hold a conversation the entire time. Although you talk, I see
I
you
do.
like you're reading the comments, you're like interacting
Mhm.
with the people. In fact, are you going to Twitch? Are you going to stream after this?
Yes, I am. I already posted it on my story. I said I'm streaming in like 2 hours.
Oh my god, how do you? I don't know how you do it. My hat's off to you.
I streamed last night too. I started stream at like almost 1 in the morning.
Do you all right? Do you have anybody that like comes to all your streams?
Yeah, a couple people. Yeah, because you have to have mods in your chat. So
I don't know what a mod is.
a moderator,
Oh really?
just to keep everything in check. Yeah, 'cause sometimes people be
Get,
spamming stupid shit.
they get out of pocket.
Sometimes, but not really on my channel. But like it happens.
Wow. Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy. That's
Yo, it
crazy.
was popping last night too because I wanted to stream, but I had went out because I had like a party to attend, and I really didn't even want to go to the party because I wanted to stay home and stream.
What?
But
That's not good. You should be going out.
that's what people were telling me. They're like, "Dude, go out, like get out of your like streaming routine because like you need to like live, like you're so young, like you should go out."
Right,
And
right,
they
right.
convinced me. They convinced me to go out, and I honestly, dude, I'm obsessed with streaming. Like I was out, and all I could think about was like I just want to go home and stream. Yeah,
Yo,
it's
if I come to visit you in San Francisco, you better not be like streaming the entire time. I'm gonna be like, dude, I'm all the way out here in San Francisco,
you
like
could be in
visit.
my stream.
No, man, I can't. I told you like 20, 30 minutes, and I'm just like, this is so long.
Yo, I'm planning a trip to Japan, and I'm like, think I'm gonna stream during my trip in Japan.
Don't stream during your. Are you serious?
But like in real live stream, like just showing where I'm going and shit.
That's so dope though. What part of Japan are you thinking about going to?
I don't know if I should just go straight to Tokyo, but I want to go to Kyoto.
Kyoto, yes.
Yeah, yeah. I
Which
have
is
a
like
friend
a
that,
bullet train away from like Tokyo.
yeah, I probably make it to both. If I stay out there for like 2 weeks, I want to go for like 2 weeks.
You should go to Tokyo. Kyoto is great. You should.
You've been?
Yeah, I've been to Japan like 3 or 4 times.
What the fuck? Why haven't you told me that? How was it?
It's amazing. I love it. I wanted to go back. In fact, I was hoping to go this year, but
Oh shit.
it's just like it just
Is it expensive over there?
very expensive. But I mean, comparable to like where you live. So
Oh, it's like being in Cali.
specific to exactly where you live. Like, you know,
Like buying stuff, like food and stuff is what I mean.
like
It's regular.
you can go to like the 7-Eleven and get like cheap food but if you want to go like it's okay. The cabs are very expensive. Hotels are
But
very
the train is
expensive.
cheap, right?
Train is moderately priced. And like there's like affordable food everywhere. You know what I mean? Like you just
Yeah.
gotta kind of know where to go.
But like
Um
just to like transport like the train, because I would probably just take the train. I'd be watching
yeah.
vlogs and stuff, and people are like, "Yeah, take the train. It's not even that hard, and it goes
Oh
everywhere."
no, I take the train everywhere. When I'm in Japan, I
Yeah,
take the train. Like there like only one time I think I've taken a cab in
yeah,
Japan, and I think that was like it wasn't even from the airport. You can't take it from the airport. Like you got to take the train. So like when you get to Japan, you take like you have to go to somebody and say, "Hey, I'm trying to get to like Tokyo." You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
unless you're like fluent in reading like the hiragana or katakana, like
yeah.
you got to say, "Hey, I'm trying to get to Tokyo," and then someone will be like, "Oh, you need this train. It's very simple."
And
And
people
then
are
it's
really nice over there, right?
very nice. Very
Yeah,
very nice. Like um insanely nice. I can't even explain it. Like
yeah. That's what I've heard too. That everyone's like really nice.
yeah, everyone's great. Everyone's super nice. No no issues. Um less hesitation. Like if you like when I was in China, people were very hesitant to speak English. In Japan, people are more like, "Oh, I'll speak English. I'm okay." And that because that's the kind of the thing. Whenever you like go overseas, people don't like to speak English because they feel like weird or not weird, embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
because
then
like they don't speak it as like fluently or something. Like they have an accent or something, or
right. I mean, they're not
yeah,
great at it. Like it's like like if you
right,
spoken a language other than English or Spanish, like
yeah.
so. But in Japan, they're willing to be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, no, 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 I'll speak English to you." In China, they're like, they'll point, they'll point, you
That
know.
way.
But the worst country for that is France. They are not going to speak English to you, and I get it, man, because if you're in America, Americans are not trying to like speak your language. You know what I
That's
mean?
true. Yeah,
Even if
yeah,
they know a little bit of it, they're not
yeah.
doing it. They're like, you need to speak English.
That's
So
fucked.
it is. It is. It's messed up. It's messed up because like I feel like a lot of Americans at least know a base level of Spanish and they just will not do it. They will not humble themselves to like try to connect and communicate with somebody because they're like they don't want to be embarrassed, so they don't want to feel like they're like, whatever.
Yeah,
But Japan is great. Japan is amazing. Amazing food, amazing culture, so clean, so safe.
I
Um
know. And you can't even smoke weed over there.
yeah, you can.
Oh, people do it, but it's not legal, right?
No,
Yeah.
no, but you can.
You've done it.
I'm not
You're like, I'm
saying
not gonna say anything.
I'm not saying I've done anything. I'm just saying that if one wanted to, they could. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh man, love you for that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for my birthday next year,
Wait,
January.
do you smoke weed a lot?
No, no.
but you smoke weed.
Yeah, but not a
It's
lot.
it's completely legal over in California, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's legal here.
Oh, okay, because you're like, no, 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 I don't. I mean, I
No,
don't.
I do smoke weed, but I don't smoke it a lot. I
Why not?
stopped actually. I slowed down.
Uh
Yeah, I don't like it anymore that much.
what? What happened? I
Um,
love it.
oh, you do?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, like, there's like
I
literally for me
oh
for
my god.
me, it has like multiple things. Like one,
Mhm,
like my body, like my physical body, like from doing jujitsu, like is all bruised and beat up. And then
mhm.
also my mental,
Yes.
like my mind is just always racing. And it just kind of like helps me to like calm my mind down. So
I don't know. Like for me, it's chill. I like to do it like on my own time. Like if I'm not doing anything, like I gotta be like literally at home, like have nothing to do and like just probably watching something. Like that's my best time to like enjoy smoking. But like I don't like going out and being high. I
yeah,
don't
same.
yeah. Yeah. Like it has to be like probably like winding down, like ending my night type shit. Like that would be the best way for me to smoke. But I don't know, I just don't enjoy it as much anymore. Like I used to smoke all the time and I liked it, but now it's like not the same. I don't know. Sometimes it makes me overthink, sometimes it makes me paranoid. I know it depends on the strain, and I don't like that. Like I'm like I
Yeah.
don't want to have to guess like how I'm going to be feeling. Like I just want to feel good.
I thought it got better since it's become legal. Like it's more like regulated and like you know kind of know what you're gonna get when you get it. You know what I mean? I at least that's what I've been dealing with mostly.
I don't know. Like for me it's always different like with each strain that I smoke. I don't know.
I mean I don't go back and forth. I stick to like kind of sativa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like that's what I'm saying. Like I'll smoke like a sativa, maybe I'll be fine, but then I'll smoke like a different strain of sativa, and then I'm feel different. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
tough.
if it might just be me, to be honest. I don't know. I don't think it's the weed.
I think it's definitely like how you're feeling definitely
Yeah.
matters. You know what I mean? Like I don't I don't like to smoke too much because like I know that I have like anxiety issues and like
Yes, me too. I have
and so
anxiety, and sometimes it makes my anxiety worse.
yeah, but like for me I edibles just really are really good for me. They're really compatible with me. I don't
Nice.
I don't trip. I in fact I haven't had a bad time with edibles ever. You know
Oh,
what I
that's
mean?
nice. I'm jealous.
No,
Yeah,
I
like for me, I don't know, man. I don't know about weed. Like I honestly think it's me though. I think
I mean
it's
it's
just
probably
me.
you for sure.
Yeah, because like
I mean
everyone else is having a good time.
no, but it's just a matter of like understanding like how you're feeling before you like smoke or take an edible.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I just think once you understand like
and
I know
sometimes I get OCD from smoking. Like I'll be smoking right. Like like I think the last time I smoked, this happened. Like I was smoked. I was sitting at my desk, right, and right now, like I have some things on my desk. It's not bad, but like there's some things that maybe I could move and like put it away. And like literally I smoked, bro, and I was just wanting to clean and organize everything. And I was like, what the fuck? Like I need to chill. Like it's like fucking midnight right now. I should not be doing this. I'm over here like reorganizing all the drawers and shit in my desk, like taking everything out. Like I was like, okay, you know I'm high as fuck right now.
I think that's the thing about it. Like I think it just kind of that's the you know it just makes like whatever you're like thinking about like it just kind of like
Intensifies it
intense.
sometimes.
Yeah, right. Like it
Yeah.
makes it like more intense, and so you were like really like I need to clean this desk, and
Dude, like
so
literally, I was like reorganizing my drawers, like taking everything out, and I was like, "This is not the move right now. Like, I'm supposed
right,
to be chilling."
right, exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I I don't smoke a lot, but I definitely enjoy edibles, mostly for my body, because like jujitsu is like very, very rough on a 40-year-old body.
Yeah,
So it just takes away with like a lot of the inflammation and like the stress and the strain. But yeah,
I
but
feel you. Yeah.
kind of a side note.
Hmm.
It's definitely a side note. First, it's a two-part question. Firstly, how
Hmm.
many tattoos do you have? And
Oh.
secondly, what does that leaf stand for?
Oh, the leaf?
Yo.
It's literally just it's just I just this was actually my first tattoo I ever got.
Oh wow.
I I just got it because I thought it was cute. It's like it's a feather that turns
Ah,
into birds. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. So it's like this.
Oh, you know what? I've never seen like the oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's what it is.
Okay, cool. That's the
Yeah.
first tattoo. How many
Yeah, and
tattoos
it's
do you have?
fucking it's so painful. Um
Oh, it was painful?
yeah, I
My
have
cousin,
9
she does
tattoos.
tattoos, the one I want to introduce you to. She says it's not
Yeah.
painful. She's trying to convince me to get a tattoo.
This one cuz it's by the collarbones,
Oh
like
yeah.
right here. That shit fucking hurt. And being my first tattoo, because you want to start with something small, like maybe something like somewhere like on your arm or something where it doesn't hurt as much. But like on the bone, that shit fucking hurts.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I had to take a break. I was like, hold on, bro. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Oh my gosh.
But I got a lot of my tattoos when I was like younger. You know the Wiz Khalifa era when he dropped his song "Ink My Whole Body." I don't give a motherfuck. Remember that? And
Hmm.
like I felt like everyone wanted to get tatted then. So like that's when I
That's
got a lot
right.
of my tattoos, which luckily I don't regret a lot of them, but like I haven't got now that I do art, because I would just get it from anyone. I didn't give a fuck. I would find like anyone who was like doing it for the low and was decent at it. I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll get a tattoo. But now that I'm an artist and I'm like, oh holy shit, bro, like there's levels to this shit, you feel me? And like
Absolutely.
I follow tattoo artists now on Instagram and I see like different styles and shit. I'm like, oh wait, hold on. I was doing this all wrong. Like
Yeah.
I wish, like I don't regret them, but like I wish I kind of would have waited a little bit until I was like older. Um so yeah, like now I know the next tattoo I want to get. I want to get a Gengar tattoo because that's my boy. I want to get it on my
Yo, you
hand.
go so hard for Gengar.
I do.
That's
I
so random.
do. It's so random.
I know. I love it. It's
um
so wild.
I know it's kind of crazy, right? But that's my
What
boy, so I
what is
want to
it
get him
about
tatted.
Gengar that you like out of all the Pokemon? Like you're just like I rock with Gengar.
I don't know. I just always liked him ever since I've first seen him. Um, it's like nothing in particular. Like it's just funny because I actually like Pokemon that are cute, like the fairies, like Eevee, like the evolutions and shit. He's
Hmm.
like the only one that's like more like rough around the edges that I like.
Right.
um, I don't know. It's just something about him, you know?
That's the so okay. This might be controversial, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it. That's the one thing I always hated about Pokemon is that they only
Yeah.
can communicate by saying their names. Like I'm like, it's the dumbest thing. It's the dumbest thing
So
ever.
what you wish they could talk?
I don't know. I don't know anything other than just being like Gengar, Gengar, Pika Pika, Pika Peek. What is that?
Oh my
And then
god,
Ash is
dude,
like,
stop.
what? You want to get you want to get in and out? I don't know. We had in and out last night, and it's like Pika Pika. It's like, no, you can't understand what he's saying. That's ridiculous.
Oh my
Stop.
god.
Stop
Yeah.
this shit. This is absolutely ridiculous. So like every time you post something with Gengar and he's like Gengar, Gengar, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Stop. No, he has like a backstory to him. Like if you watch the show, they do like backstories for the Pokemon. So you
What?
get to like know.
Wait, do all of them have backstories?
Most of them, yeah. Like the
What's
ones
Pik-
that are like on Ash's team.
What's Pikachu's backstory?
I think I just seen this recently.
Why didn't he evolve Pikachu? Why did he keep him like a Pikachu for the whole time?
Pikachu didn't want to evolve. He wanted to make it a point that he was like strong enough just being him and didn't have to evolve.
Doesn't make any sense.
Right? Yeah, that's kind of like the point of evolving is to become stronger.
He would have been strong. He would have 100% been stronger if he would have if involved. What is it?
Yeah, he would
Raichu?
have.
Pikachu to Raichu?
Yes. I just had this conversation with someone, so I was like, damn, like I kind of wish he would have evolved his Pikachu. Like if he would have had a Raichu, that would have been sick. And then
Pika-
Raichu looks so cool too.
Pikachu was low key an asshole.
He
Like,
was. He was so mean. He was so mean to Ash. They were in a toxic relationship. He was so abusive to him. He was always,
yo,
yeah.
it was a toxic relationship.
He was always electrocuting his ass.
He was though. What
He
is up?
was.
What is up with that guy? Like people love Pikachu. Okay, okay. Oh, but you haven't watched One Piece enough.
Mhm.
Oh, I had a great question, but you haven't watched enough One Piece to know.
Yeah. Sorry. I'll come
It's
back
okay.
to you once I'm caught up.
Well, no, no. Like the person who talks for Pikachu talks for Chopper,
Oh
and
yeah,
I
the
was gonna
little
say
cute
like,
one.
yeah, and I was gonna say which
Mhm.
one do you think is cuter, Pikachu or Chopper?
Oh yeah. Based on how they look, they're both cute.
Yeah, they're both
They're
really
both
cute.
cute. Yeah, the designs are cute.
But Chopper can talk. He doesn't say he doesn't say chopper 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 chop chop chop.
Oh, that's funny as shit, bro. I didn't even think about it like that. That's
Drives me
funny.
crazy. It drives me crazy. So
You're
ridiculous. It's
like
like,
you're like at least they could like translate what they're saying like in subtitles or something. That'd
yeah,
be
like they don't even
yeah,
translate it. It's just like
yeah.
pika peek, pika pika pika. And, and he's like, "What? You want to go to the mall?" It's like you don't know what he's saying. Stop. Stop this. It's
He just be
ridiculous.
guessing. No, the I think the whole thing is that like he knows him so well that he can understand him.
Yeah, well. I
Oh
hate it.
my goodness.
I hate it so much. Yeah. That's the only thing I didn't like about Pokemon. That, yeah. And then what's the guy's name? Brock, who like explains
Was simping
everything.
all the time?
No,
Oh,
man.
explain
Sometimes you gotta
everything.
simp. Sometimes you gotta simp.
I thought you didn't like the fact that he simped all the time. Wait, explains
No,
everything.
no,
What
he
do you mean
explains
explain?
everything. He's like, "Oh, Pikachu is feeling this way."
Oh
like,
yeah, 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 yeah. Like he points out the obvious, you mean?
right, right, right.
Yeah.
I don't care about simping. You gotta. Sometimes you gotta simp. I feel like in today's world, you gotta simp. You gotta simp.
I simp for people sometimes.
You were simping for that guy, the other streamer.
What other streamer? Oh, Hassan?
I
Who?
mean, you never said his name until
Wait.
today. Big reveal.
Wait, what? Not me putting myself on blast. Wait.
On full blast.
Oh shit.
I'm not
I
editing
thought I
it
had
out.
said it.
I'm keeping it too. Um.
Well,
uh,
yeah, I think he's hot.
So yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Yes, I did say
Sometimes you
that.
gotta simp. I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes simping is appropriate. You know what I
it
mean?
is. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not hurting anyone, you know.
How can you hurt somebody simping?
That's what I'm saying. No damage is done there.
Zero damage is done.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's How do we get into simping? What was who was
Brock. I
Brock
was like,
Simps?
I thought, yeah, he stays simping. I had just rewatched an episode. It was funny because you remember Gary, right?
No,
And you don't remember Gary?
I
That's
don't.
Ash's rival, Professor Oak's
No,
grandson.
we're gonna go with a big no on that one.
Oh my goodness. Well, the people will know. So Gary, he was so cool that that he had a whole group of cheerleaders following him around, always cheering him on because he was that
Yeah,
dude.
he was that guy. Yeah, okay,
He
I
was
love
that
it.
guy. And so one time, he came across Ash. He always talks shit to Ash. And then Brock was simping over the cheerleaders. But Gary but Gary and Ash they're 10 and I think Brock is like 15 or something, maybe 15, 16. So he's like older. And the little cheerleaders were like I think around Gary's age. So they were like, "Oh, you're like an old man," and then
Oh my
and then Brock was like, "I gotta take what I could get." Like he didn't even care that they were younger. So I was like, "Damn, bro, you super hard as fuck."
dang, Brock is
But
kind
yeah,
of nasty with it.
nasty with it, bro. That episode, I was like, "God damn, Brock!" Like I knew you got it down, but like not like that.
It's hard out here in these streets, though,
Nah, it really do be. It do be hard. I'm lucky I don't really care, but it'd be hard.
bro. It's like these hoes out here right now are reckless, man. It's like I'm getting ready to go into the summer, and I'm just like, yo, I don't even want to be like talking to these chicks. I just want to be like on my anime vibe.
That's what I do.
It's got to be hard for you though. I'm sure you get like a lot of like okay, so like I had a viral video last year, right?
Hmm.
And my DMs like started going crazy. I've never experienced that, and like before. I mean, like never. Like
Yeah.
I have like a chick holler or whatever, but like nothing like last year.
Hmm.
How do you deal with that? Because I know like every day you got to have at least like
Um.
a couple of guys in your DM just like, yo, what's good? What's
Um.
popping? I like your art.
Yeah. So for me, I actually just had this conversation with someone this morning, and I kind of just block it out now because it's been happening for so long, and like,
Really?
yeah, like I mentally just block it out, like without even trying. It's like
Wow.
I'm like numb to it at this point.
Does it bother you?
No, because like I don't care. I like being alone, so because
Really,
like
dude?
most I do. Yeah.
Mm.
I live on my own and I'm always doing my own thing. I don't know. I don't really hang out with people that much.
That's the thing. That's the thing. I was like seeing a chick 4 years ago or so, and she was like she had been on her own and she had did her own thing for like a long time, and
Hmm.
like it was really hard for us to like try to like what I mean, like because she was like, oh, I kind of do my own thing and like.
That's how I am. Like even when I like try to like date a guy, like I'll go on dates sometimes, right?
Hmm.
And then I'm like I let them know how I am and they're like, "What the fuck? I've never met a girl like you." Cuz like girls like sometimes are like clingy or like want to be around you
Yeah,
all the time or it's like rare for a girl to want to be alone. And
right.
I'm like, "Well, I'm always first of all, I'm always busy. So I'm really not going to have time to chill with you." Um Second of all, I like to be alone all the time and I don't I don't know, like my love language isn't like I guess my love language isn't like like a lot of people are like touchy.
Hmm.
Like that's not my love. Like I don't need that.
Right, me too.
I don't need anything to be honest.
So then what do you think is your love language?
Um, what's yours? What are the love languages?
uh Acts of service, physical touch, quality time, gifts, and words of affirmation.
Okay, words of affirmation for sure. Like when I'm into someone, I like talking to them like a lot. Like I'll like to text you all the time. I would like to maybe get on a call every now and then whenever I have time. And I love gifts. I love being spoiled. Yes, I love
Mm.
that. Yeah. I love that cuz I work so hard, you feel me? And I feel like I deserve that.
Hmm.
Like I'm always working like all the time. Like literally I barely even sleep, so
Right, 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 right.
yeah, so I feel like I deserve to be spoiled because of how hard I work all the time.
Yeah, I feel you.
So what are yours?
I don't know. I think that it's acts of service and words of affirmation.
This is the same ones as me? Oh no, no, no,
Mm,
that's different, right?
no, I don't. Gifts don't matter to me.
Okay.
because I feel like people can like if you got money, you got money, and so
Right.
you can just buy it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's not to say that like a very thoughtful gift doesn't matter to me. It matters a lot, but
Yeah.
only thoughtful gifts.
That's
You know
the
what I
same
mean?
for me. Cause like when I do get gifts, it's like very attention detailed. And I'm like, wow, like you pay attention to me so much, like you know exactly what I like.
Right,
Without
right,
me even having to tell you, you know? And so
right.
like yeah, that and like acts of service is what? Like if they just do something for you?
Acts of service is complicated. So like okay, this like acts of service.
An example, please.
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Like so, a person I was with, she would make a sandwich for me. Right now,
Mhm.
making a sandwich is not that big of a deal, but when I would get back from like training hard, and then
Yeah.
as soon as I got home, there was like a sandwich made for me. That was like an act of service because there was thought behind it. Like, okay, as soon as he gets home, he's gonna or want
Right.
and need this thing. So
Yeah.
it's not just the fact that like, oh, I'm gonna make my partner food. It's
Right.
like the reason behind it. You know what I mean? Like so. Oh my god, I can think of a better thing. Um,
Does it have to be like
okay, here's the act of service. This is something I did for my mom. Like they threw me a surprise 40th birthday party, right?
yeah, yeah.
And so we had like all these decorations and stuff all around the house. And I one day my mom kept saying like, okay, I'm gonna have to do this on the weekend on whatever. And then one day I just cleaned up the whole like house. I cleaned up like a bunch of it,
Mhm.
and so that when she came home, she would see the house clean and feel like less stressed and
Yeah.
like you know what I mean, like oh my god, that's something that I don't have to do. That's an act of
Right.
service. You know what I mean? Like doing something intentional that makes another person feel like better. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
it's not just about like, oh, I cleaned up. No, it's cleaning up, but with like intention behind it. For me,
Yeah.
that's how I perceive acts of service.
Oh, well then yeah, that one too for me. That one too. I appreciate when like people go out their way to do something for me too. Like how you said, like even if they just make you like a sandwich or something, or
Right.
yeah.
Something that shows that they're like paying attention to like me, what I need, you know, like it could be
Hmm.
making a sandwich, it could be like I don't know, reminding me of an appointment I have.
Yes, yes, yes. I was gonna say like, does it have to be like them actually doing something like physical, like because like reminding you something like that's not like something like super physical, like they don't gotta clean or like cook for you. But yeah, someone's actually doing that for me too. Like they were reminding me of something like super important. I was like, damn, like that means a lot. Like even though that's such
Right.
a simple little thing,
It means a
it's like
lot.
wow. And they're like, I'm gonna put it in my schedule. Like I'm gonna like put that in my calendar. Like I'm gonna make sure to remind you that day. And I was like, wow, I've
Right.
I've never had someone do something like that. Like that's crazy. And it's
That's a
something so little.
but it's so meaningful and
It
impactful like
is.
and like
It is.
I'm big on that. I'm big on people doing things that show me that they like are paying attention to like my life, you
Paying
know?
attention. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That's so
yeah.
true.
Yeah. Yeah. Love languages and attachment attachment styles. There's just so many
Oh
different things. So many different things, man. You know about
yeah.
attachment styles?
No, what's that? Elaborate.
So like basically how we were raised makes us have like different attachment styles. And it's
Mhm.
like basically like secure, avoidant. It I don't want to try to it's hard to like try to sum up, but like
Yeah.
it's a thing to look into like attachment theory, just like Google attachment theory, or I'll send you like the book. But it's a good thing to check out, because
Oh
we're just so like complicated right now, and like we need to like understand each other as much as we can. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So like, do you feel like you get attached to someone that you like love?
um,
Who I
I
know.
think what are you gonna say?
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I think as a person with ADHD, I hyperfixate.
Yeah,
Um, so like like I feel like I'm really attached to something that like maybe I'm not.
yeah.
Um, but at the same time, I am. Like I connect with people, and then like it hurts. Like it hurts very deeply when I like disconnect with them.
But I feel
Um,
like that's like anyone, right? Like if you care about them, it's gonna hurt you.
I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like maybe I hope so. I hope I'm not just this weird person.
Right,
But
right.
I definitely feel like a deep connection. Like once you connect with somebody,
Hmm.
I feel a deep connection, and then I feel real sad when like the connection is broken. But at the same time, once I'm over the connection, I'm over it, and it's like I have no feelings about it at all. Um, but it's
Yeah.
hard for me to get to that place. You know what I mean? Like, but once
Yeah.
I get there,
It's like I
I
don't give a fuck.
I don't I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't like. There was a girl last year that I was like very much like simping over. Like I was just
Yeah.
like, this girl is amazing, and then just like one day, I just was like, and ever since then,
Bro.
I just like I could care less about that, and it kind of like scares me because I remember how hyper fixated I was with that chick, and I was like, and I'm like, can I
But
actually like?
isn't that like the initial like I don't know, like I feel like that is it's like that with anyone, right? Like when you first meet someone and you're all like it's kind of
No,
like I don't
that's
know,
not
like you're blinded by love. I don't know.
that's not how I am. Like for me, like it just gets deeper and like stronger. So for me, it's like either I get a deeper and stronger connection to you, or like I'm just like, and I'm done, and like
Yeah.
there's nothing there anymore, and yeah, I don't know, I don't know. I think it is what it is. Maybe
That's like a lot to go into because like love and like attachment and like love languages, like those are it's so many layers to that,
so many
right?
layers. I think
And
it's
like how
getting
you said it's and even how you said like it's based on like how you grew up too and everything.
I think it's getting messed up right now. I think people are unfortunately becoming more self-centered and selfish, and they don't understand that like relationships are like partnerships,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean, like, and like
You have to work
you
for it. Like it's
you
not
have
gonna
to,
be easy.
right, it's not easy, and then also like, but it's also like you have to
You
give
have
a
to
little bit of yourself to make the relationship, you know what I
you
mean,
have to
like,
compromise. Like people want everything to be easy.
right, it's like it's that's not the vibe at all. Like you're two completely different people,
Yeah.
and you're trying to make like one thing together. Like
Yeah.
it's not just like you and that person. It's like, no, it's you, that person, and then your relationship. And
Yeah.
that requires like sacrifice, that requires compromise, that requires change, it requires
Yeah.
understanding. And people are just like, I don't feel like
It's
doing
too
that.
much. It's
It's
too
too
much
much.
work. It's too
Right.
much work. That's the issue.
Exactly. And so it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I'm going to be like super honest. It's just frustrating to see how lazy our generation is with respect to like relationships. And I get it though. Why work at something? Because the it it's all about what you consider to be the best part of like a relationship. Like I'm
Right.
old school. I think
Yeah.
that like being with somebody for 20 years and having like 20 years worth of memories to look back on and be like, wow, I'm so happy that I'm still with you after 20 years is amazing. Whereas
Yeah.
people, and I don't, and I'm not judging this, people
Yeah.
nowadays are like, the best part of the relationship is the beginning.
The
That's when
honeymoon stage.
the honeymoon stage. Yeah. That's the
Yeah,
fun part. So why not just
it
keep
is.
doing that over and over
Over
and
and
over and
over.
over?
Damn. That's kind of toxic though.
It's super
You know?
toxic. It's super
Yeah.
toxic. It's super selfish, and it's super unfulfilling. And at the end of the day, you're gonna be like alone with nothing to show for like all your like shallow, relationships that they felt great. It was great hookups,
For
great
that moment.
times for that moment, but like at
Yeah.
the end of the day, you're like by yourself, and it's like so it's hard to find somebody like to build with and stuff. You know what I mean? But like that's where we are.
No, I
That's where we
feel
are.
you. Because even I feel like that. Like, I don't want to put in the work because I'm like, I've tried it before and it failed. And I'm like, is it even worth it now?
It's
Is
totally
it?
worth it. If when you can find the person that you can connect with and then build with and then like have like a life to like look back on. In my opinion, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's worth it. I don't know. I think it's worth it, and I'm gonna keep trying and keep looking for that thing.
Well,
Maybe not this summer. Maybe this summer I'm gonna I'm gonna chill.
no,
But
but you know what they say about love? It's like you find it when you aren't even looking for it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
think that's true?
I don't know. I don't know. I think that I think life, not just love, but life is better than you can imagine. And so when you're trying to look for things, you're looking for what you can understand and what you can imagine, and it limits your possibilities.
Yeah.
And then and what you really want, the thing that's going to be like exactly what you want or what's going to make your life amazing, is right there. But you can't see it because like you're like, okay, well I need this and this and this, and it's like no, 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 this over here, that's what you
It's
want.
right there. Yeah, it's right
Right.
there in front of you the whole time, but you don't see it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So 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 that to that extent, yeah, I think that like you find love when you're not looking for it, or
Yeah.
maybe you're looking for it but you're missing it. So
Yeah, yeah, because you're not seeing the whole picture.
right,
Yeah,
right, because you're
yeah,
hyperfixated on like little things that really don't matter. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's so true. Damn.
facts, big
Facts.
facts.
Big facts.
But anyway,
Damn.
anyway, it's 11:30 here,
Yeah,
so
no. We gotta wrap it up.
we gotta wrap it up, Posh.
I
And then
swear we could talk forever.
I know. That's why we gotta
And
wrap
our
it up.
conversations always just flow, flow, flow to the next thing.
I know. Like if
Yeah.
it's like if we did this like earlier, I don't even understand how long we would talk. Like seriously.
Yeah. But I think this is a good, like, the amount of time we do is good.
Yeah, 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 I think so too. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
But anyway, where can people find you?
On Twitch, my name is Posh Waifu. Look
Mm-hmm.
for me on Twitch. That's
Screw
the main one.
Instagram. Screw
Screw
Instagram.
Instagram.
And you can find me any platform at the Casual Brian. And yeah, hopefully one day we're gonna start doing
My
live
TikTok's
Twitch.
actually Posh Waifu too.
Your
I
TikTok?
have
Okay.
yeah,
And my
it's
my
the same
TikTok
name.
is the Casual Brian. So
Yeah.
yeah, check us out, follow us, and until the next time,
Keep it posh.
and keep it casual. Peace.
Bye guys.